Hey, Brian here, back with another repair video, and for today we are trying to restore this OG Arturia Microbrute. Granted, I've never owned a Microbrute, so this will be a fun video. As you can see, this Microbrute has seen better days. As with most synths back early 2010s, they used a particular rubber coating that disintegrates over time, right? So you can see there, and becomes really sticky and really gunky, especially if you live in very, very humid places, right? So they never seem to last. So all the knobs here is going to need a little bit of cleaning. Even the mod wheel and the pitch wheel is a little bit sticky because it uses the same rubber coating. The buttons will also need, as you can see, it's really, really sticky. The sliders, definitely. And we're losing a knob here, but fortunately this tap and rest button is still smooth. The level input at the back is also quite sticky. It can be removed, as is with the fine-tune knob, right? It's quite sticky, quite dirty. The cleaning solution I use is just a mix of water and baking soda, and with the use of a soft bristle toothbrush, soak them in there for a few minutes and just brush them away. Granted, the rubber texture will be stripped off and you'll be left with a very smooth knob, but I'd rather have a smooth knob than a very sticky knob. So we're definitely going to clean that. But before we get into that, the main issue that we have for this synth is the keybed. The keys are already intermittent and some of them are not working, right? So hopefully it's just a matter of cleaning the contacts, the carbon contacts, and some of the filters are not working properly. The brute factor is also not working properly. So we will see what we have first. Okay, that's the sub. So as you can hear, we've got a little bit of dirt happening here at the lower side of the sub area. Comes clean somewhere in the middle. Let's test the keybed. This one's intermittent. You have to press it quite hard. Nothing. Right? Intermittent? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You really have to press hard. Dead? 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 Oh my golly. Intermittent. I'm really pressing hard. Yep. So as you can see, that's the keybed we're working with. Hopefully it's just dirt, grime, stuck between the carbon contacts. But if the rubber carbon contacts have lost their conduction, we may have to rub on rubber conductive paint of some sort to repair it. We'll see once we open it up. So I go through the other oscillators. Same behavior. We have jitter and noise at various ranges of the waveforms. The sawtooth, the pulse, the triangle, all of the sound sources, and the wave modifiers, they all exhibit some form of stuttering. Let's move on to the filter, I guess. Low pass filter, let's just work with, I guess, a square wave. Okay, sounds okay. We're gonna bump up the resonance and see. Yeah, we definitely hear a lot of distortion there. Yeah, low pass filter. We'll try with a little bit of saw, I guess. So far, the low pass filter sounds nice. Let's try the band pass on just square wave. Band pass. Okay. I can hear clicking. Well, we don't have anything. Do we have? Okay, we've got this working. B flat. Back to band pass. It's definitely something wrong with the filter section. I'm going to try high pass. Down with the resonance. And got nothing. Right. Yeah, but we don't have anything happening. So band pass and high pass looks to be problematic. We'll have to check the schematic diagram and see what's up under the hood. Hopefully I can figure it out, but we'll see. So for reference, let's go back to full open. Let's try the brute factor. We definitely hear something jumping here towards the end. I'm not sure if that's what it's supposed to sound. I will have to refer to a few demo videos just to check how it's supposed to sound. And then I just go through the rest of the synth. I check glide controls, pitch bend, mod wheel, assigning the mod wheel to cutoff frequency or assigning it to the LFO. The LFO works, both the amount and the rate, and the different types of LFO. It is assignable, which brings me to the modulation matrix up on top, the CV modulation matrix. They're all working, 2 sources and 6 destinations. And of course, your envelope. Your envelope can modulate either the amplitude or the filter cutoff. The only section I was not able to test was the sequencer because I was not able to input notes via the Keybed, which we will first try to fix. So we're going to open this up. We're going to clean up all these knobs, pitch wheels. Hopefully we get to clean up the Keybed. Okay, so we've got a ribbon cable connecting 2 parts now. Be very careful. That's the ribbon cable that connects the keypad. Those are the bars. that hold the entire keybed to the base metal plate. But these screws here will probably detach these keys. Okay, so the black keys and the white keys are kind of like two separate pieces here. We'll clean that out. Okay, so those are the carbon contacts. We do have a little bit of dirt, so we're definitely going to try and clean that up. We're going to clean that all up. Oh, there's a little bit of corrosion happening. That looks like corrosion. Carbon contacts are definitely at the bottom of that.
We also checked the ribbon cable for continuity just in case it's damaged.
Alright, comes right off. So you can definitely see a bit of dirt there. Not sure what that is. But it's definitely dirt. We've got that here too. So we're going to clean this up. We do have dirt there on some of them, which we're going to clean out. Alright, we're going to try and reassemble this first, just with cleaning. And if we still get intermittent or non-functioning keys, that means we need to be painting rubber conductive paint on these carbon sensors. All right, let's see. So that key we know works. Cool. Cleaning fixed it. At least the keybed. We'll see what we can do with the filter. And we'll see what we can do with cleaning these up. Right.